Guys, it's Monday morning. I'd already made a video, and actually it's just finishing in editing in about a minute. Last night that I was going to put out today, but I thought long and hard about it. I'm just going to put the video on a shelf for now. What I'm thinking is that it might piss people off. There was a video about the tariffs and how it might affect hot rod building here in Canada. But like I said, I put it on a shelf. I figured I'd ask you folks if you're interested at all in even hearing what I had to say. Let me know in comments, and I'll assess the situation, as they say. But for now, I'm just going to stick to the truck and carry on with some of the work I need to do. But like I said, the video's there. It'll be on the shelf, ready to go, if anybody even cares what I have to say. So I'll just leave it like that. I've always said that I'd never get political on this channel, and I don't want to. It just opens up a shitstorm. And I've worked too hard to build the channel to what it is right now to have it, become a victim of cancel culture or whatever. So yeah, it'll stay on the shelf for now until I get a better feel for what, whether or not people even want to listen to what I have to say about that. So yeah, we're gonna get on the truck. I've got to hit the road and pick up some fittings and a few other things for the truck, so I can knock a few more things off my list. I also want to get those the trim ring seals on the headlights. I've been told under comments that it's a pain in the ass, and I'm sure it is. I'm going to attempt it on my own and see how that goes. And I'll probably curse and swear and give up and then get on Google and see how it's supposed to be done. I've got the clips. I got a brand new set of clips with the trim rings, but I put them somewhere where, I wouldn't forget, and or I wouldn't lose them, and I forgot where that is exactly. So I got to root around, try and find these things, and get those seals on there. I also got to block off or join together the two transmission cooling line openings on the rad. I'll probably just loop them into each other. So I need a couple of fittings for that. I've got to ground out my headlights. Right now they're just on a jumper wire to ground. That's not a big deal. A couple of bolts to put in, stuff like that. And that'll finish off everything on the front, because it's getting pretty close to get the hood on time. But I want to pull a valve cover off. I'm going to hear it run first. Pull the valve cover off. Find out where my lifter noise is coming from and address that, and then I'll put the hood on. A couple other little things I need, and we're almost wrapping this puppy up. It's just about there, so stick around. We'll get some stuff done. All right, so there's my brand new trim ring. Just pulled it off the truck. That's the seal. That's what it looks like, and it goes in somewhere, something like so. Now, I found the clips. There's 3 different types of clip for each one. So you've got this wide one here, right? You've got 2 the same, like here, and then you've got one that's got a much bigger sort of bend in it than these 2. So, figuring, well, which one goes where and why are they different? Well, it all makes sense now. I'm going to tell you I cheated. I have an original one that still has 3 of the 4 clips in it. Okay? So these 2 clips here are the same. So that would be these 2. Here's your mounting hole down here. So the 2 that are the same go on each side. You've got one at the top, and that's the one with the longer tab on it. And that makes sense now, because when you go to put the screw in, this here will snap in at the top of the light, holding the top of the trim ring in place. So the only one I'm missing is where this wide one goes. I'm going to assume that it goes at the bottom where the mounting hole is. Makes sense to me. 4 locations. So fortunately, I have this old one here, which allowed me to cheat. And then if I look on this one, this is another old stock one, painted up, came off the original truck. You can see the outline from the clip here and here, and you can barely make out the long wide one. So I'm thinking I'm on the right track. I'm going to go ahead and hopefully that works. So the joint in the I'm going to move these over. So the joint in the seal is at the bottom, which is down here, like so. So I think I'll put the top one in first. That's this one. Like so. With the side one. Basically, it appears to be, anyway. How does that fit in? Okay, so that's, okay, so it goes the opposite direction. So it goes like so. And holds it down. I said holds it down. No, it's the other way. Okay, we'll do it this way. Put it over the seal first, and then just bend these like so. Yeah, right. Second guessing myself here. All right. Put the other side in. Then this bottom one, I have no idea. I'm going to assume, because it's made like the ones on the side, that it goes in like so. So we need to catch both sides of this thing. Well, my viewer was correct. This is a pain in the ass. Nope, it's going to go like that. Like so. Now theoretically, that should just snap into place. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so far, pretty slick, pretty easy, no big worries. Oh, I see, there's a little slot here for this on the clip to clip into. There we go. Oh. Honestly, this isn't a pain in the ass at all. This is pretty simple. Come on. Missed the hole. Just because I said it was going so easily. Where's the hole? Obviously, I'm missing something here. Ah. My bracket is bent. Okay, try that again. Might have to. Slide that over just a little bit. Come on. This should be the simple part. I need my glasses so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Okay. Now I can't find the screw. I gotta get better organized. Oh, it's right here. Dumbass! Okay, I got it, I think. There we go. That wasn't so bad. You know, the reason that seal has to be in with those clips is so that you don't end up with this going on, right? There's a little slot at the top that the clip fits into, snaps into. So I'm going to take this one off and I'll do the same thing and we'll call that done. Okay, well, let's go over to our list here. So we got left. Okay, so sealed beams I can cross out. Up, 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 up. Not a whole lot, man. So I've got wipers, mirror, windshield, center trim. Going to be painting the tailgate on Thursday. Seems to be my warmest day this week after today. E-brake cable. Yeah. Get the tires mounted. Fuel gauge that's hooking it up underneath. It's hooked up under the dash. Plug the trans lines in the rad where the trans lines go in. All I'm going to do is I'm going to loop the two together. I'm going to root around, see if we can find some fittings and get that done. And yeah, fuel filler vent hose. I need to chunk a 1/2-inch hose for that. Install the hood. That's one of the last things. That's it. This thing is almost done, man. So close. All right, so here's my headlight ground wire right here. I had it just attached to this, the other end of that, and grounded it to the wheel stud. So now I've got a bolt I can put in up here, the smaller hole. I'm just going to take my little mini disc there, clean up a little bit of paint off of it so everything's got good contact. And we'll put the bolt in, tighten it up, and then I'll put a washer and another nut and tighten everything down, and we should be good. All right, clean some paint off. Okay, use a magnet, push it through the hole. Just another one of those little jobs that has to get done. Okay. Okay. All right, it's done. Tighten her up and we'll see, make sure we got good ground. Hey, make sure we've got good ground and everything's working. Yep, looks like it to me. There we go. Perfect. So, sealed beams, I can actually say they're honestly 100% done, finished. All right, so there you go. Not a lot, but you know, one of my viewers told me that putting in those headlight seals are a pain in the ass. Well, I could see that if you know, if you don't know the orientation of the clips and how they're supposed to go in and where they go and all that stuff. And fortunately for me, I had the old one with 3 of the 4 clips in, process of elimination. I figured it out, so it wasn't bad at all. But if you don't know, well, there you go, now you do. Yeah, so a couple little things off the list. I need some fittings to do that, those transmission cooling openings on the radiator and the length of line. So I'm gonna go pick that up in the morning and knock that off, get it out of the way, and maybe pick up some gas and some antifreeze and maybe fire this thing up. So if you like the content, please subscribe, like the video, share it with your buddies and help spread the word. And you know, leave comments. It's good for the algorithm. If you do want to hear me babble on over a couple of beers about tariffs, I have the video. It's on the shelf. I just have to load it and ship it out. So if you do want to see it, I'll treat it kind of like a vote. I suspect most people don't want to hear me talk about it. Stay politics free, but who knows? Maybe some people do want to hear about it. So I'll see what the reaction is, and I'll go from there. Yeah, and if you feel so inclined, you can support the channel. You can go to the menu button just to the right of the share button below your screen. Click on that, click on where it says thanks, and there you can buy old Dan a coffee or a beer or whatever. And I truly appreciate any support I get. Shout out to Tony M for his support in the previous video. Thanks again, much appreciated. And if you're not doing anything else, get out in the garage and build something, man. Later, guys.